everyone, this is Care Counselling Outreach, and of course I still remain your online counselor. My name is Rachel. So today we are going to be talking on parenting styles. We have different parenting styles. As parents, you should adopt, and some parenting styles as parents you should not adopt. Number one is authoritarian parenting styles. Authoritarian parenting styles pose no room for communication. They are strict, they are rigid, they have no time to explain the reason why they are imposing some rules and regulations on you as a child. They just expect you to follow strictly, adhere strictly to their rules and regulations, otherwise you will be punished without sympathy. That is authoritarian parenting style. And number two parenting style is authoritative parenting style. Authoritative parenting style is close to authoritarian parenting style, but the difference is that authoritative parenting styles are emotionally available for their children. They pose friendship between they and their children. They give rules and regulations with a reason. Once they are imposing rules and regulations with you, they explain why they are giving you those rules and regulations and why you should adhere strictly to those rules and regulations, otherwise it comes with some punishment. That type of parenting styles is explanatory. And of course, number three parenting styles that we're going to be talking about is permissive parenting styles. Those ones are emotionally there for their kids. They have good interaction with their kids. They have parenting styles. They are usually warm, friendly, nurturing, caring parenting styles. And sometimes they pose no expectation from their children. They don't have expectations for their children. And sometimes they pose no rules and regulations. They impose no rules and regulations on their children. So the children are free to communicate freely with them, and sometimes once they have issues, they can explain why they did this and why they misbehave, and the children can explain why they shouldn't do some things. They encourage respect and regards for one another. And of course, the next parenting style is neglect parenting style or uninvolved parenting styles. Those ones are not involved in their children's well-being. They provide the needed facilities as what parents should provide for their children. That's, they provide shelter, they provide meal, school fee, all their children necessity, basic amenities to life. They give their children, they provide it for their children, but they pose no rules and regulations. Their children are free. They are free to communicate, they are free to go out, they are free. There's no rules and regulations, and in some cases there's no expectation from the children. The children have free and access-free atmosphere. The children have access-free. Children are given a lot of freedom as parents stay away from those children's affairs. They are less concerned with the children's affairs. You are to take care of yourself when it comes to your personal life. And the next parenting style is laissez-faire parenting style. It's close to neglective or uninvolved parenting style, but the disadvantage of this laissez-faire parenting style is they just reproduce and they don't have any expectations of the children. The children are left at a younger or tender age to fend for themselves. They are self-reliant. There's no rules, there's no regulations. They have freedom. There's freedom to move out, freedom of speech, freedom of communication, freedom of going anywhere they want to go. No rule guiding or controlling them. No rule that binds them. No rule that controls them. When it comes to laissez-faire parenting styles, there's no direction, there's no boundaries, there's no punishment for flaunting any order. You are free access. The only advantage is that it creates self-reliant and self-developed individuals. And of course, the last but not the least, is gentle parenting styles. Those one pose more on affection, love, care, and empathy. They are always available. They give their children listening ears. They are always available to listen to their children's challenges and problems. And of course, when the children flaunt some orders, they give the children room to explain why they disobeyed their orders, and they sit down to explain with love and care why they gave those rules to their children. They are always available for their children in an empathic way, and they are very caring kind of parenting styles. And today we are going to ask you, yes you, what kind of parenting style should you adopt? As a parent, you are to adopt at most dual parenting styles. That's two parenting styles. You should be able to be gentle, that's adopting gentle parenting style, and authoritative parenting style. Then you can decide if sometimes you want to be authoritarian parenting styles, but at most you should be able to adopt 2 types of parenting styles. And the worst parenting style you should avoid, yes, you as a parent, is laissez-faire parenting style and neglect or uninvolved parenting style. Avoid those 2 types of parenting styles. They are not good for your child. They have their advantage, which is, like I said, is self-reliance and self-developed individuals, but sometimes they mingle with the wrong peer, which affects their life totally, because wrong decision making can affect their existence as human. Once they meet the wrong set of friends and they make wrong decision, it can affect them in totality throughout their lifetime. They end up having a regret. Sometimes they fall back at blaming their parents for not being available to help them in effective decision making. So parents should please adopt good parenting styles and not just neglect their duties as parents, so that their children can be well formed and well modified to be able to fit into the society and not become a societal nuisance and disturbance for every other individuals out there. And I still remain your online counselor. My name is Rachel. Don't forget to book us for any counseling section. We are available for personal, social problem, educational problem, and of course vocational problem. I still remain Rachel. Bye.